So this is my jump progress video. So I've done kind of a similar video to this in the past, but I've never actually looked at my progress like year to year. So you'll kind of see like a little kind of snippet of some of the progress that I've had. And I might do kind of a bigger video because I've not included the vertex tests. I've just included the jump mat progress. So that's kind of like slightly different. A vertex is way different to a jump mat. So just know that on a jump mat you'll jump about 3 to possibly 4 inches higher. And then that's not even taken into account that if you kind of pull your feet up, you'll get even higher. So you could possibly jump 6 inches higher on a jump mat compared to a vertex. But anyway, I'll kind of get into the video. So in 2016, I tested my vertical for the first time ever. So I've never really tested it before, or at least can remember testing it before this point. So I was in gym class. It was in, I want to say, September, like late September of 2016, and I tested 24 inches, which was like 61 centimeters. Like realistically, I think at the time it probably was closer to 21 to 22 inches because I cheated the reach a little on it because we had like, it was just like chalk that we would mark on the wall. And I remember one of my friends said to me like, oh, you don't have to reach up all the way because it's like, it doesn't really matter. It's not like it's anything important. So I didn't reach up all the way, but I reached up still kind of high. But at the same time, I think as well, it's kind of hard to mark on the wall with chalk like your max touch. I think realistically though, like 21 to 22 inches off vertical was realistic for that time frame. So then in 2017, I can't actually remember really testing it in 2017. I think possibly 9'3" would have been my max touch, maybe 9'4" at a push, but I want to say like 9'3", maybe 9'3.5". And in 2017, I had a 7'2" standing reach roughly, maybe 7'2.5". So we'll say maybe like 25 inches at that point, so from 22 to 25 inches. So then in 2018, I finally got my vertex. So when I got my vertex, I was able to kind of actually accurately track my vertical jump and everything, which was really nice, and is still nice to have that to this day. So at that point, I touched, I think 9.5 the first time I tested, like from a standstill. And I was quite close to 9.6. I want to say probably like 9.5.5 is where I was. But I didn't actually test that because my vertex only goes up in inch increments. So about 9.5, and I think 9.5 at the time worked out to be, I want to say 26 inches. So that's only like a 1 inch increase after that. So it's not a massive increase, but it's still kind of decent. So then moving on to 2019, I finally got the jump mat, and you'll see like all the testing that I've done on the jump mat. And the first clip you actually saw in this video, that was my first time ever using the jump mat as well. And you see that I tested like, I think it was 30.2 inches or something like that. You'll have seen the actual number on the screen, but it was roughly there that I tested. So then on the vertex in 2019, I went to dunk camp, and there was a lot of hype, and I managed to actually touch 9'8" at dunk camp, which came out to 29 inches with my 7'3" reach at the time. So that was kind of a big increase actually. I touched, earlier in the year, I touched like 9'6" in like January. So a 2 inch increase from January. I was very happy with that at the time, and still am quite happy with that. That was like a decent standing vertical. And then on the jump mat later in the year, I tested 84.55 centimeters, but this was during, like, we had like a lab at university where we tested like standing vertical, standing broad jump, and a few other kind of metrics to do with kind of speed and power. And I tested the 84.55 centimeters there, but then I wasn't able to match that on my own like jump mat because at that time I took like caffeine beforehand, and I'm someone that never really takes caffeine. Even to this day I don't really take it that much, but I took it this time, and it kind of really helped me to just kind of get to that next level. So then after that it was like 81.3 that I tested, 81.32 that I tested on my own jump mat. And then after that in 2020 I decided I'd kind of play about with my technique from a standstill, and I tested some decent numbers. I hit, so the first time I hit 83.74, that was in March. Then May I hit 87.01, and then later on in May, at the end of May, I finally hit 90.53 centimeters, I think it was. You'll have seen the clip anyway, but that was why I ended up hitting there, and I just really kind of played about with my technique at that point. I tried some deeper kind of squat type movements, and then I also did some more reactive stuff, and I found the more reactive kind of jump style really suited my, I guess, physiology and just the style that I jump. So then this year, 2021, I tested for the first time in April, and I managed to hit 94.82 centimeters, which is a nice 4 and a bit centimeter PR, 4.3 centimeter PR or something like that. So I'm very, very happy with that. Looking forward to hopefully testing higher, getting close to that 100 centimeter mark, which would be very nice. So yeah, that's really about it for the video. Just kind of talked about my progress, but I hope you enjoyed the video. And I guess you can check out the other video that I did last year, where I went into a little more depth of the things I thought actually helped me the most. But yeah, thank you for watching.